Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is June 23rd, 2018, a day after the huge market downturn we saw in the space, and nothing too much to tell you all. Some of the cryptocurrencies overall, it continues to move to the downside. Some have made slight movement to the upside. So dependent on which cryptocurrency you are interested in, definitely matters. Now, for instance, you can see that Bitcoin continues to hold its ground. You can see that it's still a little bit lower today, down 0.42%. The last trade was $6,123.20. The daily price chart shows you though that we are consolidating at the time being for Bitcoin, which is kind of what you expect after we had such a huge movement to the downside. Bitcoin is holding its ground above $6,000, which is what you would want to expect. Resistance is right there around $6,200, even $6,300. So what we're looking for in Bitcoin is that continued consolidation. You can see that this last 1 hour bar, that a lot of stockpile came in the market. So following this volume that came in, if the market closed below, then you would look for Bitcoin to continue to move to the downside. Yet to be seen, but what I am noticing is the fact that we are making higher lows, which is a pretty good thing, but I'm not looking for Bitcoin to make a substantial movement to the upside. Possibly it already came and hit resistance at 6150, but ultimately it could come all the way up to 6200 or even 6300 throughout trading over the weekend. Currently I can still see weaknesses coming in around 6150, so you will look for that currency to continue to move to the downside until all of that stockpile has been consumed. Okay, so we're looking at the 30-minute bars, and I can still see strength is still here, but we have to overcome this selling that is hitting the market around that 6150 area in order for us to move higher. So we're going through that process now. Ultimately, Bitcoin cannot break $6,100, because if it does, then we're definitely within the consolidation to where 6150 is resistance, and then support can be around 6075 or even 6050. So Bitcoin has to stay above $6,100 in order for us to continue to move higher in price. As of now, expect consolidation. Next on the list we're going to look at real quick is EOS. You can see that EOS is down 5.49%. Last trade was $8.23. You can see the weakness is definitely apparent for this particular cryptocurrency paired against the USD on the daily price chart. Taking a quick look at the 3-hour bars, you can still see stockpile coming in the market, lack of interest in higher prices. So I'm still looking for EOS to continue to move to the downside. Ultimately, it can come up to $8.50 if we make a turnaround. But currently, we definitely do not see any indications of market strength coming in EOS at this particular moment. Now, we can hold support at $8.20. That would be great, because if we do, then we look for consolidation and movement back up in higher prices. But overall, I still don't see a lot of indications of market strength. This 30-minute bar, if it closes the way that it looks now, then look for EOS to continue to move to the downside in the short term, $8.20. Ultimately, $8.10 has to hold that support. Resistance is up there around $8.40, but I can see it move a little bit higher throughout trading tomorrow, possibly around $8.60 or even $8.80 if we're able to bring in a little more strength in this particular space, which I'm looking for us to do. But we will have to overcome a lot of this stockpile and resistance at $8.40 in order for us to move above that. So for what I'm looking for in EOS at this particular moment is consolidation. If we cannot get rid of all this stockpile that's currently coming in the market that we have literally just came out of and stay above $8, then we will move lower. So now the last one that I'm going to look at is ZRX. So you can see that ZRX currently is down 1.25%. Last trade was around 71 cents. Now this particular cryptocurrency has seen a very good run up towards $2 over the last couple of months. And you can see we have made a complete turnaround to where we move lower in price, and we actually broke 80 cents that was holding as support for ZRX, and now that is going to be the resistance area that we need to watch for. 3-hour chart shows you that we are finding a couple of areas of support around 70 cents. Market is making a quick short movement to the upside. Looking for them to continue to move high in the short term, around 74, maybe 76 cents. But overall, expect ZRX to do pretty much the same consolidation, just like with EOS and with Bitcoin. Support has a hold 70 cents. Ultimately, resistance can be at 74, even 76 cents. So that's that range that I'm expecting ZRX to trade overall. So after we have seen the huge movement to the downside yesterday, literally you would expect us to kind of consolidate for today, might be even into tomorrow. So look for that. And in the meantime, if we get more indications of weakness in the market, then we will move lower once again. But I'm thinking that we may hold support where we are right now and move a little bit higher towards those resistance areas that I just mentioned. So just keep that in mind. But this is just a gist of what we noticed on the charts for today. So that's all I got for today. Make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.